Well, the finale of high school football championships is in our area, and it ends with Alcoa. 10 Sports reporter Emily Ray Cochran joins us now with more on that game. And Emily, the results, of course, were nothing new.
Absolutely, Shay. We're talking about Alcoa here. The team jumped from 3A to 4A this season, and despite all the questions about whether their streak could survive the climb, the Tornadoes answered yet again with another state title win, walking out as champions against Pearl-Cohn 47-27 in Chattanooga this afternoon. Let's take a look. Alcoa secured its 11th straight state title, and the Tornadoes never really let up in this one. First play of the game for the Tornadoes, Micah Jones takes the handoff and goes 45 yards on the house call, and this guy had 4 total rushing touchdowns on the day. Tornadoes go up 7-0. Next drive for Pearl-Cohn, it's 3rd and forever. The Firebirds could not get anything going, and it's a fumble. Cade Stinton would recover the mistake and dives in for the 3-yard score. 14-0 Alcoa up early. Fast forward to the only touchdown of the third quarter. The Birds trying to fly back into this one. Joseph Funk finds Amarian Starnes, who drags a few guys in the end zone to cut Alcoa's lead 33-21. But the Tornadoes, of course, close the door on this one. Quarterback Thomas Manu finds Jacoby Cooper on the 18-yard pitch and catch, and Alcoa takes home yet another state title. It's first in the Class 4A in the 11th straight. The final 47-27. And 10 Sports reporter Elijah Nixon was in Chattanooga earlier today covering that win. He joins us now with the emotions behind another victory.
Alcoa came out of the gate hunting for their 11th straight title, and what helped the Tornadoes was they were able to score 3 touchdowns with less than a minute of possession in the first quarter. The first play for the Tornadoes, Micah Jones scores on a 45-yard rush that set the tone. The defense was hounding as well, grabbing a scoop of score on the next possession, and the Tornadoes kept a 2-possession lead throughout the ballgame. Jones was the game's MVP with 4 rushing touchdowns, and on the defensive end, he had 6 tackles. But before the ball was kicked, he knew he was going to have a great day.
Our defensive coach told me that if I do what I had to do, I would eventually get the MVP, and I did.
Which is what Micah Jones does. I mean, you just look in big games. You know, the 2 Maryville games in a row, okay, at Greenville, plays both ways. And he's a tailback in the middle of the field safety. I mean, this is not like, you know, he's playing both ways and out. He's always in the action, and he comes up with big plays.
Everyone talks about the pressure to keeping this winning streak alive, as Alcoa will look for their 12th consecutive title next year. And yes, it's already on their mind, but that's because of the tradition that's built.
And the legacy here and playing for guys that have, you know, played here, Randall Cobb, you know, I mean, just playing for people like that, it's amazing.
To me, it's not, and I learned this from Gary. It's about that next year's senior class. This game was not about 10 before. It was about this year's senior class. You make this bet about the seniors. It doesn't matter. They don't care what we did tonight. It's always about how you did your senior year. So
now, Coach Nix did go on to say the personnel may look different next year, but the tradition will remain the same. Reporting on Alcoa football, I'm Elijah Nixon with 10 Sports.